Hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Thursday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks just like you, just like me, make some money using social media and online space. So, if you ever wanted to get into that gig economy and create a side income for yourself using a side gig, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back with you. As you're joining me live, would love to know where you are tuning in from. I myself am from Southern California and it is chilly, you guys. I know some of you East Coasters are going to be telling me, no, it's not cold. You haven't. Listen, it's cold. Sumir, how are you? Namaste. I see you on Facebook all the way from India. You guys, welcome. If you're coming in live, let me know where you're tuning in from. It's always cool to know where you're tuning in from. You guys are up from like all over the place, which is really cool. And I myself, I'm from Southern California. Tonight, you're gonna love this message for tonight. How many of you are overthinkers? Like you overthink, like there's nothing else to say. Like overthink a situation, overthink doing everything. Well, maybe not everything, but you overthink doing a lot of things. How are you guys? Welcome. So I don't know about you, but there was a time where, well, let me think. I don't know if I overthink, but I definitely like to study and analyze. I don't know if I overthink it because I do tend to make a decision pretty quickly. So I don't know if I overthink it, but there was a time that I did. There was a time that I used to overthink a lot of things. And hey, listen, some of you know zodiac signs. I'm a Virgo. I was born in September, so that should tell you. I overanalyze and overthink stuff. But so I watched a clip from Denzel Washington. Samir, I see you everywhere. I see you on Instagram and I see you on Facebook. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate you. So I saw Brad, I see you on Facebook. So I saw a clip from Denzel Washington. For those of you who don't know, he's one of the most popular actors in U.S. I mean, he's global, but from U.S. He's one of my favorites. And he was talking about the best advice he can give from overthinkers, to overthinkers. And it comes from a book called The Horse, the Boy, the Fox, and the Mole. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've actually read this book. The Horse, the Boy, the Fox, and the Mole. I don't know if you've ever heard this book or not, but he was talking about the book and one quote from the book that there's a scene that the boy says, "I can't see myself through. I can't do it." Right. And the horse says, "Can you see your next step?" And the boy says, "Yeah." And the horse says, "Take that." I love that. I love that. You know, a lot. How many times we do not take that next first step because we're thinking of step 18,000. We're thinking at the end, we're thinking all this stuff, right? We don't even take the next step. And imagine if you were to live your life in a way where you actually took the next step. Next step, not next 18 steps, but next one step, the very first next, right? That's why it's called next, right? Imagine if you lived your life that way and you actually took the next steps in your life. How much further would you be in life? I asked that question from myself as well. So don't think I only ask you. I also ask myself that question. If I were to take my next steps, how far ahead would I be in life? Maybe a year from today, maybe 2 weeks from today, right? A lot of the folks that I speak with are not willing to take the next step. They don't even take the they don't take the next step. And if you're here and you're not taking the next step, where are you going to be? Right here, because you're not moving. I mean, it's really that simple, right? So if you like being stagnant, if you like being at one place all the time, right? Then you probably shouldn't take any moves. You shouldn't take any next steps. Now, I talk to some people, and they may be skeptical. They may have questions. They may have um, blocks, right? And the very next step for me to speak to somebody who's open to taking a look at creating a side gig for themselves is really just to watch a video. I mean, all right, do you want to sit in front of me and I'll talk to you for half an hour? Well, I did that in a clip, in a video, and that's the next step. And I'm so surprised at so many people are not even willing to take the next step. And then we complain, don't we? Thank you for the follow. I so appreciate you. I'll follow you back for sure. Right? We don't take the next step and we complain of where we are. Jim Rohn you used to say, if you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. I love that, right? But I know for me, I know the times that I have struggled. I know the times that I've had speed bumps and roadblocks and curveballs, if you would. Whoa, sorry. That I don't really know what just happened, but I got some gifts and that I jumped. Did you see that? But Butters, are you laughing? You're laughing, aren't you? You're laughing. You're totally laughing. I totally jumped. I was like, what was that? That was so cool. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I'll definitely hit you back for sure. That's so cool. How'd you do that? That is so I'm like getting blown away here. So I know for me that was so cool, right? That was just so cool for me. I don't get a whole lot of that stuff, so that was awesome. So I'm encouraging you to look into your next step, whatever it may be. Some of you, the next step has been sitting in front of you for like years and decades. Let's just be truthful, right? Some of us have been staring at the next step. We know exactly, right? The next step is to watch that video. The next step is to start that side gig. The next step is to go to the gym. The next step is to eat better. The next step is to use cleaner products. The next step is to care more for yourself. I mean, just we all know the next steps, right? Maybe wake up early, go to bed early, John, right? We all know the next steps, but some take them, most stare at them. you and I am asking you to join me and challenge ourselves. And let's take our next steps wisely and not be afraid of what's way, way ahead. It's just one step at a time. And I just love that story. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. If you're new to my channel, if this is your first time, hopefully it's not your last time, right? I appreciate the new followers. Thank you so much. I will be sure to follow you back and hit you up right after this live. Again, if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple people. By the way, I am on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, X, LinkedIn, Threads. Let's go. So if you're following me here, follow me. I would love for you to follow me other places. I can do a little bit more there. So with that, I am Sean Azimi with sidegigshawn.com. And what I do is simple. I help people like myself, like yourself, to make more money using the online space, social media. Why not? So if that's you, if you're open to taking a look at a side gig with me, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back to you after this live. How about that? And again, with that, I am signing off. Thank you for all the gifts and all the loves. Butters, I'll definitely be contacting you right after. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the love and the gifts and everything. Oh my goodness. Virtual hug. Wait, if I do this, does it do anything? No? Okay. Obviously, I don't do that enough. Anyway, you're probably laughing, right? You guys are laughing. That's good. I'm glad. Um, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.